magic. We're magic. Magic Mondays with Colleen.
Hey, energy party people, it's that time again. That's right. Time for a little community and a little fun and a little hearing more than you want to know about my life. And yeah, so let's smudge the space and get ready for some magic. And we'll see who wants to show up today. If anybody, maybe no one will show up today. Maybe everyone will show up today. Ooh. All right. Space is smudged. And I brilliantly just cleaned out my abalone shell because it was crazy and making my hands all sooty. And I didn't dry it off good enough. So, all right. Yay me. Okay. I have sweated my smudge stick. Uh-oh. Okay, so and Yvonne, the lovely and talented Yvonne, is here saying good morning and thank you for shouting out my theme song in the newsletter. Oh, good. I was hoping you'd see that. Yeah. Well, thank you, Yvonne, for proving. I did that so you could prove to me that you read my newsletter. JK, LOL. Okay, so what do I have to say today? I've written down nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what is happening? Yeah, well, my main big thrill, other than being married to Dave McCann, of course, has been my group, my mentoring group, which just makes me so happy, and how it's unfolded as I jumped into it without knowing how it was going to happen. It's unfolded so beautifully, and I'm just going to keep saying it. It'll probably get annoying if it's not. Oh, what? Too late? Oh, that's right. I just got a bell. Yeah, we'll get into that later. Um, anyway, but the mentoring is really lovely. So if you are sensitive and you want to feel better at your own hands, I would love a shot at teaching you. I would love to welcome you into my world where I know I can feel better at my own hands. Yeah, and being able to dive deep into scary shit, like in the dark. We all have those dark places, and when you learn how to dive into that old shit and clean it up, life just opens up more and more. So if you would like to set up a discovery call, that is one of the steps of getting into the group. It's not just, oh, I'm going to buy this group. No. Yeah, so you need to set up a discovery call so we can make sure it's a fit for you. And you need to read my book, because think of it as you're in grad school and it's your prerequisite. Yeah, to get you started. So, well, yeah. Oh, well, I know what I've been up to. I've been hesitant to say anything. I don't know why. But I am, well, I told Coop after the show last time, I'm learning how to build chatbots. I'm learning, ultimately, I'm doing that not just for kicks. I'm learning how to do this in order to automate my business so that I can focus on what makes me happy, working with people, and not so much the getting the word out there about my book and what's possible for sensitive people. So I thought it would be fun to share a couple pictures. Let's see. Yeah. So I used AI for this. And so one of the things I needed to do was create an avatar for my chatbot. And creating a chatbot, the idea of a chatbot isn't like, oh, I'm talking to Colleen. It's like we're texting to each other. No. I'm naming her Katie, Katie Bot, and I was going to have her look like a robot. So one of the first AI directions I put in led to, this wasn't the first one. This is a downgraded, a little less strippery looking. The first one was blonde and like super, super sexy. But then I created this one. And it's like, okay, that's pretty great. Yeah. And let me see if I don't have that picture. Okay, never mind. Yeah. And so I show you that before I show you the next picture. So if you've ever played with this, I've been reluctant, but it's here and I'm using it to my advantage. And I feel like a fool if I don't. So yeah. And it's interesting to tackle this at the age of 59, not growing up with computers. Yeah. So anyway, I to improve the picture, I wrote, could you, my only request after all my requests of make her a robot and make her this or that. Um, and Coop just sent me a message. Let's make sure it's not. Okay. Coop has to go get his son who broke down in his car, I believe. So he'll be back soon. Anyway, so I created this, fairly sexy bot. And then I'm like, all I asked was, please, and keep in mind, the instructions were robot, sexy, changed her to a brunette with slightly decreased boob size. And my next request was, please decrease her bra cup size one size. And then I ended up, so I went from this to this. And I don't know how that hits you. Yeah, she's fine, but she certainly doesn't look like a robot. She's not wearing the outfit, and it's like it oh my god, the whole reason I'm mentioning this, other than to say if you're afraid of technology and you're getting older, try to get over it, because there's a whole world out there and I'm exploring it, and I hope this inspires you or maybe triggers you, because AI. Yeah, but this bot proves to me, or this incarnation from this one proves to me that ChatGPT is part of the patriarchy. That's it. Okay, so yeah. And Yvonne says, how very cool. Well, thank you, Yvonne. I think you're very cool. And then Shannon says, hi, everyone. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, Shannon, your magic box hasn't been sent yet. It will be. Don't worry. I move slow on these things because I'm doing 500 things at the same time. Okay, maybe like 3 or 4, but it feels like 500. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do a few theme songs. That's right. So Yvonne, here you go.
Yvonne is in the house. Check her out.
And the lovely and talented Dr. Shannon, here you go.
Shannon is here. Hey, Dr. Shannon.
Hey, jazz hands. Okay, so yeah, so I'm learning how to create chatbots. Who saw that coming? Yeah, but I'm just considering it part of my, what I'm jokingly calling it, my world domination with my book and getting my message out. Yeah, and I was talking to one of the fellas that works at botbuilders.com, the program I joined, and he asked me, I had told him, haha, I'm like doing this and that. And I'm an energy healer. I wrote a book and I have this program and blah, blah, blah. And, I'm working on my world domination. And then later in the conversation, he asked, okay, so do you want to increase your business or whatever? And I'm like, he's not one of their main people. He's just kind of a salesperson. But anyway, and I'm like, what part of world domination do you not understand? So, hello. Yeah. So that being said, ooh, Laura's here. Hi, Laura. She says, hi, y'all. So, Laura, you know what that gets you? It's going to get it for you in a second as soon as I find it. Oh, here it is.
Laura, it's Laura, and Laura is here. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. Okay, well, Laura, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, so just going to keep saying it. If you have any interest, it's going back. Let's just leave the AI stuff out of it for now, and let's just go back to my mentoring group. If you're interested at all, what am I trying to say? Send me a message and I can do this. Send me a message and we can set up a discovery call. And I promise you, there is no pressure in the discovery call. It's just more of you understanding what the program is, how long it is, how much it is. Because I'll tell you right now, there will be skin in the game, but don't let that scare you. Don't let that stop you. If skin in the game stopped me when I thought, oh, I don't have the money, it's amazing what people come up with when they really want something. Just saying. I mean, I'm talking about me, and the amount of money I've spent on me moving forward would probably astound you. But when it's something good to get addicted to. Addicted to, I want my life to be better. I want to feel better. I want to be more, I want to feel this or that, or whatever you're working on. I hope you're working on, I hope you're working on more and more happy in your life. Yeah, that's a huge, that's always been my incentive. Some people focus on other things, but yeah. Okay, I can do that. Do a discovery call. Well, okay, Laura, I will contact you when we are done here today. Um, and Shannon says she sent Venmo. Thank you. I don't know what that's for, but I'll check that out later. Thanks. Thanks. Um, yeah. So, and if you know somebody who is struggling as a sensitive person and wants to feel like a fucking power, a badass, words not coming. Uh-oh. Am I a robot? Well, if I was a robot, I'd be speaking more clearly. Yeah, but if you know somebody, if you have a sensitive person in your life who you would like to set up with a discovery call, I would love that. I would love that. At the very least, you'll have hopefully a really interesting conversation and get a little bit clearer on your path to finding or connecting with your magic. Shannon sent me money for the gift box. I don't even know how much that the postage is going to be yet, Shannon. It might not be that much, but we'll see. I don't know how much you've sent me either, but thank you. Yeah. So Laura, I will get to you after the show. And anybody watching this in the future, that's you too, please contact me. Let me know and let's see if a discovery call would even be a good idea for you. It's a great first step. And just a reminder, if you really are interested in possibly joining my this Love and Magic mentoring group, it's a 3-month program. Yeah, and you'll leave there with it. Well, anyway, set up a discovery call and I'll tell you all about it. Yeah. So I was gonna say something else, but oh well. All right. Da, da, da. What do I want to say? Well, let's go ahead and do this. And my program and my book and everything I do starts with this, which I call my credo. And here it is. The universe isn't a conspiracy for our happiness. The universe always has our backs. Therefore, if it's happening to us, it's happening for us. That is huge, huge. So let's just say when the shit hits the fan, you get triggered or you have a symptom all of a sudden, or this is happening, what is the universe bringing to your attention or our attention, each and every one of us, our individual attentions, because we all have our stuff our unhealed stuff, our lessons to be learned, that each one of us has our unique thumbprint, whatever. But I think you know what I'm saying. I hope so. I barely know what I'm saying. Anyway, so when the shit hits the fan, what's the universe bringing to our attention for our highest growth, healing, and happiness? And man, is that a game changer. Yeah, like my life is so much better because of the work I do. And much as I love doing sessions for people, and I'll continue to do that unless I get to a point where I stop. But my main focus is this group, and I love doing sessions. And, I explain things here and there if you're learning how to do this stuff, but there's no substitute for being really taught and having a cocoon of time to do this. And, you never know how many people are going to be in each group. But the other women in the group, it's amazing how, creating that space of these other sensitive women and watching, at least the group I'm with right now, watching them get braver and braver about being vulnerable, because they'll see, well, first of all, you'll see me being vulnerable all over the place. So hopefully that's inspiring. And to watch the others in the group, get brave about like, well, this thing happened in my life and Yeah, and it just allows, and rather than people going, it's more like, oh, well, that gives me freedom to admit this thing that I've just been so embarrassed about. And once you start bringing that shit into the light, and have witnesses who are still loving you and supporting you, and then we look at ways to clean up whatever energy is popping up. Yeah. And for this next group, I'm creating these really lovely welcome packages, which include everything you need to get started. And all you really need to do is show up. And as I've told the ladies in my group, well, I don't have to tell them anymore. They get it. But to begin with, or every week when I send them a link to the Zoom call, I remind them, like, all feelings are welcome and show up no matter what. Even if you're thinking, I don't want to fucking do this tonight, still show up. And it's so badass to watch people doing that. And it's just like doing this show. I show up no matter what. Haven't shown up crying too much lately, but a few years ago, that was pretty common for me to just show up when, like, camera is on at 11 a.m. Pacific and I'm crying and I'm in the pit of hell. But it's so helpful to say this stuff out loud. And just a reminder, vulnerability is the new sexy. So pass it on. Yeah. And the more people come out and admit that we're all human and we show our weaknesses, man, is that a strength. Whew, that is such a strength. Anyway, yeah. So, well, gosh, I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that I'm just now learning who our sponsor is today, and spun a wheel, and today's sponsor is the hit new children's show, I Love Humanity. Hugh is a frolicking manatee by day, superhero fighting crime at night. Humanity. All right. So, okay. So there's somebody who often watches, who doesn't have a way to let me know. Well, the way I poof, I'm going to poof myself right now. This is for you, Gabby, in case you're listening or watching.
Gabri J, Gabri K, Gabrielle is here today. Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, so, ooh, yay. So Blanca's here. She says hi. Blanca, aka White Jasmine, one of the best smells ever. Okay, not Blanca. I don't know how Blanca smells. I'm sure she smells amazing too. Okay. Yeah, so okay, Blanca. Let's get to your theme song. Here we go.
Blanca. Oh, Blanca. Thank you for showing up today. Yay!
Yay! Okay. So, let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm going to read this. I think I've read it before, but it's worth reading again. That is not what I meant to do. Give me just a second. Oh, come on. All right, whatever. It was not time that healed you. It was your courage to feel everything you used to run from. Ooh, that is a big one. Being with yourself and meeting your tension is hard, but it is the only way to release what has been bottled up inside you. Your pain was simply asking for your attention. True story. Yeah, and that's what we do in this group, or that's what you'll learn. And this just in, Blanca's reporting, I smell healthy now. So good. God only knows what you smelled like before you were healthy. Anyway, let's see. Oh, what's that? We have another sponsor for today. Okay, today's sponsor is Jersey Shorts. What are you frickin' wearing on the tennis court? Wow, Jersey Shorts. Oof, I don't know about this one, but these sponsors pay the bills and keep the lights on and keep Coop showing up, because Coop does not come cheap. Okay, all right. let's just get to the magic, because I'm really not thinking about anything in particular. Oh, except a lady contacted me from Germany, so world domination. Yeah, so that's pretty great. Da, da, da. Okay, so yeah, why do I feel like I have nothing to talk about today? There has to be something. There has to be something. Been pretty much into this bot building thing. Um, in my group and doing some sessions. And don't get me wrong, if you want a session, don't hold back. But if you're a sensitive person and you want a session, you might just want to, and I get everybody, not everybody is into energy work. A lot of people are weird about energy work, which is so sad because I think it's cutting you off from like a whole nother way to look at things and clean shit up. And I know it might not seem real, but it's very real. The difference you can make in what you think, like, oh, the world is going to end, or you clean it up and go, huh, okay, I'm going to move about my day now. Anyway, yeah, so I invite you to set up a discovery call. And Laura, I'm going to write you down just in case my mind decides to go somewhere else and forget. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and just do some energy work. And if Coop shows up before we're done, then we'll catch up with him real quick. So let's just check in. So it's safe and appropriate to do some energy work with the group today? Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with a grounding, and then we'll put a shout out for any dead people that need an exit strategy to the light. Okay. So if you're playing along, pick a chakra, any chakra, or ground yourself however you like to do it. My current way is I pick a chakra. I'm going to go with my heart chakra, which is green. So we're expanding out our chakra energy, that beautiful color, whatever it is, out, 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 past your body, past your home or office, wherever you are right now, and ultimately to the far reaches of the universe, sharing our energy with everyone else. Okay. And let's just play with this idea of let's wish everybody, or this is what I play with. So I wish everybody success. And that means everybody. Everybody. You know who I'm talking about. Everybody. If everybody had success, yeah, anyway. I'm just wishing everyone well, even those who I've called big piles of excrement or never mind. I'll stop. You know who I'm talking about. Okay, so so can we go ahead and put a shout out to for anybody who needs a dead person released? Yep. Okay, so putting out the call for any dead stuck souls who need an exit strategy. And these are for the dead people who just need an exit strategy. They don't need me to be asking them a bunch of questions and figuring out shit for them. This is for those dead people that are just ready to move on. So, all right. So I'm putting out the call for any dead people, for anybody watching now or live later. Or I'm sorry, not live. What is going on with me? Do I need to check myself? I haven't checked myself today, so maybe so. But let's one thing at a time, Colleen. So, do I have any takers of dead people? Yep. Okay. Would Jesus be the best escort to the light? Yes. Jesus, are you ready? Okay. So say goodbye to your little friends and give me a moment. Okay. All right. So, have we successfully released the dead people to the light? Good. Okay, so it's safe and appropriate to do some energy work for the group today? Yes. Wow, this might be a real quickie. I know I always threaten that, but this might be a real one. Okay. So, and if you're wondering why I touch here, which I call the self point or the higher self point, shame on you for not reading my book and knowing that. Come on. Come on. And since I'm mentioning it, and because I can, check it out. From Sensitive to Badass, an empath's guide to a magic-filled life. Seriously, it is full of nuggets of gold and wisdom. And whenever it's funny, I'm like, ugh, I can't stand to read my book again or listen to it. But then I feel inspired and then I can't put it down or I can't stop listening. And I'm like, I'll find myself laughing out loud, crying, and learning something or being reminded of something that I forget. Because when you have a lot of tools, it's easy to not remember every single tool at every moment. Okay. Oh, yay, Marianne's here. Oh, and that's her high school senior picture too. Isn't that cute? Okay, just kidding. JK, LOL. So she says, hello, Colleeny Weenie from San Francisco. Okay, well, I hope you're having a blast there. I'm guessing you're coming back from your trip from Alaska, is my guess. So, let's find your theme song. Here you go. And you know I love this one. Here we go.
Marianne, Marianne has a fabulous pair of cans. Colleen once made a cake, but there is no mistake. Hey, hey, let's welcome Marianne. Welcome.
Welcome. Well, I'm glad you're here, Marianne. Okay. I haven't been to San Francisco for a really long time. Yeah. And I grew to really love it when I lived in the Bay Area. Yeah. But what I don't love about it is a place to park. Oof. Not being able to park somewhere, especially a big city, freaks me the fuck out. And I did my prerequisites in San Francisco for my for chiropractic school. And my husband at the time, not Dave, my former husband, it was for only the first class at New College that he drove me. And I thought he was going to have to drive me every time. But then I figured it out like a big girl. Anyway, and it says, so curious about her cans. That's funny. Okay. Anyway, well, we're just going to have to leave that up to mysteries of life. Okay. So, Marianne, just know that there is interest in your cans. Okay. I'm sure there's been lots of interest in your cans over the years. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Get back on track, Colleen. Okay, so we released the dead people. We grounded ourselves. So let's see if there's some magic to do. Okay, so is there some magic to do for the group today, watching live and in the future? Yep. Okay. All right. So this is on my master menu. Yes. Okay. This is in column A. No. It's in column B. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of a little, okay. What does that mean? Kind of a little, That's for you to figure out. Okay, so column B in an odd numbered row, in an even numbered row. Okay, in row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 13, 15, 13. It's taking me to my dark aspects chart. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, but first, hello. Okay. So, hi guys, or Erica, both of you, just dropping in to say hi. Hope everyone is having a great day. Okay, well, I've got 2 songs to play because I'm not sure if it's both of you guys or what. So, here's for Artica.
Art and Erica, Erica and Art. Thank you for joining us, doing your part. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Eric,
Erica, you're such a lovely human. And I'm oh so glad you're here today. Howdy.
and Art and Erica in the house. Okay, well, thanks for being here, and you guys rock. Okay, literally because they're both musicians. Okay, so that being said, okay. So, dark aspects chart. Doo-doo-doo. Interested in all the charts, perhaps? Well, set up your discovery call and find out all about it. Okay. Okay, microphone, calm down. All right. So let's see what dark aspect is showing up for the group. Um, this is in column A. Nope. Column B. Column C. Column D. Yeah. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2, 4, 6, 6. Yeah. Yeah. So when I made this chart a long time ago, like it doesn't show up very often in my work these days, but when it does, it always cracks me up because some of the things that are in here are funny. This one is called the crying comedian. The miserable funny person. I don't know. They do say whoever they are sometimes say that humor or comedy comes from pain. Yeah, that's true. A lot of it does. Anyway, crying comedian. Okay, that's what's showing up for the group. Whatever. Let's check it out. Okay, so our souls are the only souls that inhabit this dark aspect. Yes. Okay, is there something we can clean up for our dark aspect of crying comedian for whoever needs it? Yes. Okay, we're going to clean it up with something on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In a monkey row? No. Okay. So this is in row 1, 3, 5, 7, 7. Okay. So that takes us to a vow. So a vow, a promise, an agreement, something along those lines. Okay. So this is a personal vow. Yes. Okay. This vow is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row? No. In row 2? No. 4? No. 6? No. 8? 10? Yeah. Okay. Unworthy. Okay. All right. So, energy of unworthiness. So, a vow of unworthiness. So, it's safe and appropriate. Well, first of all, is there anything else we need to bring to light around this vow in order to clear it for whoever needs it watching live or in the future? No. Okay, it's safe and appropriate and from the light and for everyone's highest good and well being to clear this vow now. Okay, that's a yes. So give me a moment. And if this is for you, well, whether you know this is for you or not, just relax. And that's all you got to do. Here we go. Okay, so have we successfully cleared this vow of unworthiness for whoever needs it? Yes. And let me promise you this. If you feel any kind of unworthiness, that's inside you. That's not like well, God believes I'm unworthy or some bullshit like that. Not to step on any religious toes, but if you believe in a God that considers you unworthy, all right, well, you do you. But I believe in this thing called free will. Not to be confused with Free Willy, which I never saw. Yeah, but anyway, any unworthiness that you sense, that's just a clue for you to look at. Just saying. Okay, yeah. So, is there anything else to clean up in this crying comedian dark aspect for the group? Yep. This is on my master menu. This is in column A in an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 21. Okay. All right. Repressed emotions. Ooh, I love when these show up. I've had great success with determining or finding some repressed emotional energy that wasn't even mine in my mid back from when I was a kid. And I swear my chronic mid back feels so much better as a result. But anyway, okay, so we're looking for a repressed emotion. All right. So this is a repressed negative emotion. Yes. Okay. This is in column A. Yeah. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2, 4, 6, 8, 8. Okay, this one is always weird to me, but so a repressed emotion of superiority. Okay, is there something we can do to resolve this repressed energy of superiority for whoever's holding it, watching live or in the future? Yep. Okay, we're going to resolve this with a bypass circuitry. No, we're going to resolve this through a magic doorway. We are. Okay, so this magic doorway. So this magic doorway is in column A in an odd numbered row. No, in row 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 14. There is no 14. It ends at 13. So is this a new magic doorway trying to come through? Nope. Okay. My name is Colleen. Nope. Okay, so let's see who I'm testing as. So let me write this down so I don't forget. So we've got repressed superiority. Okay. All right. So my name is Colleen. No. I'm testing as someone else. Yes. Okay. Is it by any chance somebody who's checked in today for the show? Yes. Okie dokie. Well, let's go down the list. So I'm not going to do this out loud. So this is hmm, hmm, hmm. Annoying yet? Okay. So okay. So Blanca, you're the winner. Okay, so I'm testing as Blanca, aka White Jasmine. I'm not sure. Is that your stripper name or is it your lady detective name? It must be one of those. Choose which one you want it to be. JK, LOL. It's funny I keep saying JK, LOL. Well, it's not particularly funny, but that is something I've never done, like respond with LOL, because it's always really bothered me. And it's way overused. Kind of like how I way overuse other things. Anyway, so Blanca. So I'm testing as Blanca. Okay, so my name is Blanca. Oh, isn't that a pretty name? Okay, so my name is Blanca. Yes. Okay. So Blanca, is there something I can do for you? Yeah. Okay. Do I need to check you for usual suspects? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll get back to this repressed superiority in a moment. But first, Blanca. And it's funny, I was going to ask, as I do sometimes, and no one ever says anything, but if you're ever really working through something and you want to say, I'd like to be worked on, yeah, please do. I mean, I'll have to offer it first. Okay, now I'm making it complicated. But yeah, I love working on people. I just love working on people. I love doing what I do. And I want everyone to feel better. I want everyone to feel better. Yeah. Okay. So, Blanca, we're going to check you for usual suspects. Yes. Okay, Blanca, your soul is the only soul that inhabits your body. I get a no. Okay, Blanca, you have one or more dead people with you. No. You have this, you're testing, or I'm sorry, this is a part of you that's trying to get our attention. Yeah. Okay, Blanca, this is you from this current lifetime. Yes. Prior to the age of 5. Yep. Prior to the age of 3. No. At age 3. No. At age 4. Okay, so at 4. So your soul's not the only soul that inhabits your body. And so instead of it being it can be all kinds of things, but in this case, it's a part of you getting our attention. So, so Blanca at 4, is there something I can do for you? Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. No. 3, 5, 7, 7. Okay. So that takes us back to a vow. All right. So this is a personal vow. Nope. A family vow. Nope. A hidden family vow? Nope. An inherited vow? Ding, 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 ding. So, an inherited vow. Okay, this inherited vow for you, Blanca, is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 7. Okay, vow of victimhood. Inherited vow of victimhood. Okay. All right. So, Blanca, do we need to know anything more about this inherited vow of victimhood for you in order to clear it? Nope. It's safe and appropriate from the light to go ahead and clear it for you now. Yep. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. So, have we successfully released Blanca from this inherited vow of victimhood? No. Do we need to try again? No. Has somebody joined the party or something joined the party? Yes. All right, we'll ask about that in a second. Whew, okay. So I'm testing as someone else? No. Another part of Blanca? No. Somewhere else? A dimension? A thing or an object? No. Does Blanca have somebody dark attached to her? Yepers. Okay. All right. All right. And I'll just tell you, if you start pursuing your magic and you start expanding and your world opens up more and more, it's not shocking that there's more darkness showing up. But the good news is if you know how to handle it, it's not a problem. It's just another day at the office. And I love that there's one person in the group. I might have said this last week, but yeah, everybody's working through their own stuff and everyone comes with their own background. And she has a kind of a strict religious background. And now she can casually say, and she was a little timid at first. Now she can casually say, oh, I was testing myself and there was this dark somebody attached to me and I took care of it. And it was like, no big deal. Lovely. People have a lot of fear around this stuff and it's not necessary. But anyway, okay, we got Blanca has a dark somebody attached to her. Okay, this is a dark male. Okay, this dark male has a history with Blanca and he wants something cleaned up so he can move on to the light. Nope, he's a parasite. He's feeding off of unhealed stuff in Blanca. Well, fuck you, asshole. So I'm putting out a cosmic Craigslist ad for a cosmic badass or a team if necessary to get this asshole off Blanca. So do I have any takers? I do. Okay. So this requires a team. Ooh, it does. This requires one badass. Nope. Okay, team, can you take care of this for Blanca? Thank you. Okay, so we're just going to give them a moment. And I'm going to have a glass of water. I'm going to have an entire glass of water at my leisure, and you can wait for me. Okay, I lied. All right. So we've been at this for 43 minutes. Are you kidding me? Wow. Time flies when I'm doing this, which I always see as a really great sign. Yeah. Whew. Okay. So back to the cosmic badasses. So team of cosmic badasses, have you successfully gotten this asshole off of Blanca's grill? Yep. Thank you. Okay. So I'm only testing as Blanca. Yes. Okay. So, all right. So have we successfully released you, Blanca, from this inherited vow of victimhood? Yes. Okay. So we did successfully do that. All right. So Blanca, is there anything else for us to do for you at age 4? No. So we're complete with age 4? Yes. Okay. Okay. So my name is Colleen. No, I'm still testing as you. Okay, but we're done with age 4. Okay, so Blanca, your soul is the only soul that inhabits your body. Yes. Is that a good place to stop? Yes. Okay. My name is Colleen. Yes. My name is Blanca. No. Okay, Blanca, I hope that helps. All right, so let's get back to that repressed superiority for the group. So can we go back to that repressed superiority? Yes. Is there anything else we need to understand about it in order to de-repress this superiority? Yes. Okay. Oh, we're going to use a magic doorway. That's right. Okay. Oh, are you interested in my glamorous magic doorways chart, which I tried to make look like stained glass, so it's quite colorful. And yes, that would be included in the program if you decide to do it. Like all my stuff is yours, and I teach you how to use it and create your own magic. And it's just been beyond amazing to watch these women do this and pick it up so quickly and start creating their own stuff. And Anyway, so that being said, let's try again to see if we get this magic doorway. So this magic doorway, to clean up this repressed superiority for the group, is in column A, column B, column C, column C. Yeah, in an odd numbered row. Yeah, in row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 11. Okay, this one resonates as inspiration for freedom and motivation. So, that being said, it's safe and appropriate for the highest good of the group watching live and in the future that we send this repressed superiority energy for those of us who are holding it through this magic doorway for resolution. Yes. All right. Once again, safe and appropriate from light. Yep. All right. Give me a moment. And that was inspiration and freedom. Inspiration for freedom and motivation. Here we go. All right. So, have we successfully resolved this repressed superiority for the group? Yes. Okay. So, is there something else energetic to do for the group today? Yeah. This is on my master menu. This is in column A in an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. No. 3, 5, 5. Okay. And our winner is. And just a reminder, I don't look at my charts when I'm asking my questions. I'm always trying to keep myself out of it as much as possible. Yeah. And 5 is, shattered energy field. So what that means to me is something happened at some point and just kind of, we'll just leave it at that. Shattered energy field. Okay. So, and if I was doing this for one person in a session, we would get a lot more detail around it. But since we're working for the group, do we have as much detail as we need in order to witness whoever's shattered energy field back into? Let me start that sentence over. So, it's safe and appropriate to witness our shattered energy fields. I can't think of the word. Back to coherence. Wow, it really does help to take a breath. It's almost like breathing matters. Wow, breath work? Is that something? Okay, so it's safe and appropriate to witness our shattered energy fields back into coherence. Good Lord. Okay, give me a moment. That was way too hard. Okay. So, have we successfully witnessed our shattered energy fields back into coherence? Yes. Okay. So, is there anything else to do for the group today? I get a no. Coop's not back, but we'll see him next week. All right. So, is that a good place to stop? Yes. Okay. Well, I still don't know what I'm going to use this bell for, but yeah, one of the ladies in my mentoring group got a bell for some reason, and I told her I'm stealing your idea because I do love a good sound effect, such as hold for it, wait for it.
Drink.
Okay, well, drink them if you've got them, smoke them if you've got them, and let's see. And Blanca says, ROFL, rolling on floor laughing. That's a good one too. Raffle. Raffle's not awful. Okay. Yeah. So I hope everyone has she said, as today's winner, repressed superiority resonated immediately. My mother shamed my personal authority by calling me a despot. Wow. Despot. Wow. That's interesting. I was insulted. My youngest brother, who hates all of us, and we tried connecting a few years ago, whatever. It lasted about a month. And then I said something silly like, hey, I think I can see a path between you and my other brother making up for their million-year war. And that was all he needed to hear. And he said, anything I do is bullshit, whatever. And then he accused me of, this is really shameful to say, I'm really embarrassed, but we are renters. We are renters. Yeah. So your mom's not the only one, Blanca, that could throw a good insult. Okay. Anyway, so wow. And I'm just imagining you, Blanca, as being like a little thing and being called a despot. Yeah. Anyway, so let's finish this before I say something else. Thank you for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. If there's anything I can do for you, whether it's a session or if you want to do a discovery call or you just want to say hi, you can contact me at Energy Healing with Colleen. And let's get us signed out by, one second, by KatieBot, my chat bot that I'm working on. So KatieBot says, bye, y'all. See you next time. And Yvonne says, enjoy your weekend, your week, everyone. I'm like, is it Friday? No, it's Monday. Magic Mondays. It's in the name, Colleen. Good Lord. Okay. I love you. Hope to see you next time. Bye.